The beast of mobile-first, snackable video is once again rearing its befuddled head. NEW catchy, but not its final name, backed by a who's who of major Hollywood studios and TV companies ranging from Disney and Fox to Viacom, Sony and ITV, plans to compete with Netflix by doing almost exactly the opposite of Netflix. The venture, which has raised $1 billion in seed funding, should launch by the end of 2019 with a selection of original, short-form series. All episodes will be around 10 minutes long and the service will have two tiers, advertising free and, taking a cue from Hulu, advertising light. The target age for the service is 30. What's puzzling is the assertion by those behind NEW that there is a market for a premium, mobile-first, platform. It's an assertion built on the contrarian idea that ever-mysterious millennials are wandering hopelessly through our towns and cities, unable to sit down long enough to watch an episode of Orange is the New Black. These hopeless souls, so the argument goes, are amorphous digital nomads, incapable of focusing on something for more than 10 minutes and obsessed with consuming content on mobile devices. So the argument goes, the problem: all attempts to force premium, mobile-first video on the public have spectacularly failed. Premium video is, by definition, not snackable, whatever that means. Mobile-first video is, again by definition, a totally different proposition. And so far nobody is willing to pay for it. All the best documentaries you can right now. The driving force behind NEW current number of employees, 10, is Jeffrey Katzenberg, the former CEO of DreamWorks Animation. A substantial chunk of the funding will go towards licensing. WNDRCO, the holding company co-founded by Katzenberg, won't produce any of its own content, but rather license it from established TV and film production studios. In some ways, the promise of NEW is prosaic. Commercial TV has been chopping premium, long-form shows into 10-minute chunks for time immemorial. It's called an ad break. But in other ways, the promise of NEW is plain flawed. Logged-in users now spend an average of more than 1 hour per day watching YouTube just on mobile devices, but shifting those users from low-budget to premium content has proved nigh on impossible. Verizon has tried and failed. So has Facebook. Apple has spent years fiddling around the edges without committing. Competitor services for Netflix, launched by Disney, NBC Universal and others, are marred by technical and creative incompetence. Even YouTube, which makes billions from an algorithmically driven slurry of low-budget video, can't make premium video work. So while a small subset of people continue to watch a significant amount of video on mobile, what they remain unwilling to watch is mobile-first, premium video. Even when it's free. NEW sees things differently. Meg Whitman, erstwhile of Hewlett-Packard and now CEO of the nascent TV venture, says that people want access to the highest quality entertainment that fits perfectly into their busy, on-the-go lifestyles. Which, somehow, isn't Netflix, or Hulu, or Amazon Prime Video, or BBC iPlayer, or any of the other services. So what is it? Whitman describes it as the first entertainment platform built for easy, on-the-go mobile viewing. How this differentiates it from what's already out there remains unclear. Perhaps most telling is its list of backers, which reads like a roll call of media companies outflanked by Netflix and YouTube. What's new on Netflix UK this week? Your essential guide. The opportunity to make a premium service work on mobile is, according to those trying to make it work, huge. Even Netflix, the poster child of premium videoing, is still reliant on the big screen. While 35% of Netflix sign-ups are completed on smartphones and tablets, just 15% of global viewing hours take place on the small screen. TV, by comparison, accounts for 70% of all Netflixing time. The remaining 15% laptops and desktop computers. And those numbers hint at a wider truth. Netflix isn't as disruptive as it would have you believe. In the US, the average Netflix customer spends 10 hours per week on the platform, compared 19.6 hours the average American spends watching traditional TV. Netflix, and its investors, want that number to go up. But probably not on mobile. In the US, Netflix accounts for half of TVing in households with over-the-top services but only 8% of overall video viewing time once you add traditional TV. For Netflix and other services to grow, they need to continue to eat into the traditional TV market. Or, to put it more simply, how much time do you spend in TV on the move? Think of your average day. In your hectic, always-on, mobile-first lifestyle, how much time do you actually have available to watch snackable, mobile-first content? The important distinction to draw here is that Netflix, Hulu and Amazon Prime Video are a very different proposition to YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram and Facebook. One is premium, the other isn't, and both are successful in their own way. Competition for the market-leading services has always been a depressing haul of obscure and plain average alternatives. Now, media conglomerates are racing around buying one another in a bid to amass vast content libraries. Walt Disney has bought Fox, Comcast wants to buy Sky in the hopes of launching more comprehensive, credible rivals. What any WTV proposes, confusingly, is to compete with nobody in a market that barely exists. It could be a spectacularly successful gamble. It could also, like so many other attempts at snackable, mobile-first video, fall flat on its face. We don't consider this competitive with Hulu, or HBO, or Netflix, or the networks, Katzenberg said. It's a completely different use case.